In exactly 4 days, I'm turning 100 years old. People look at me like I'm some kind of medical miracle. They lean in close, expecting me to hand them some magic recipe, maybe green juice, good genes, or a life without worry. But let me give you a hard truth. Nobody has the guts to tell you to your face. Longevity is not a reward for taking it easy. In fact, the absolute worst thing you can do to your soul is to spend your life practicing how to be dead. Every soft voice telling you to slow down is selling you a lie wrapped in a comfortable blanket, and you've been paying for it with your own life. Let me tell you how I almost fell into that very same trap myself. Back in the mid-1990s, when I finally wrapped up 40 years of grinding at the local manufacturing plant, my coworkers threw me a massive retirement party. They handed me a shiny gold watch, and my kids all chipped in to buy me this enormous plush, leather-padded rocking chair. It looked like a throne of pure comfort. My oldest son patted me on the back and said, "You've done your time, Dad. Now sit back, put your feet up, and let the world take care of you." And you know what? I listened. For the first few months, it felt like absolute heaven. I didn't have to set an alarm. I'd sleep until 9 or 10 in the morning, pour myself a cup of black coffee, and sink straight into that heavy leather chair. I spent hours just staring out the window, watching the dust motes dance in the television light, letting the afternoon fade into evening without doing a single meaningful thing. I thought I was resting. I honestly thought I was enjoying the golden years everyone keeps promising you. But comfort is a dangerous thing. It doesn't attack you like a lion. It seduces you like a slow, warm bath. After about 6 months of that lifestyle, I noticed something terrifying. My knees didn't hurt because I was active. They ached because they were abandoned. My muscles felt like jelly, and my mind started drifting into this soft, thick gray fog. One rainy Tuesday morning, I woke up, walked into the kitchen, and stared at the calendar on the wall. For the life of me, I couldn't remember if it was April or May. I couldn't remember what I had eaten for dinner just the night before. I looked at my reflection in the microwave door, and it hit me like a physical slap to the face. I wasn't living. I was just a ghost in training, sitting around and waiting for the clock to run out. My body and my brain were rotting from the inside out, not because of old age, but because I had completely stopped fighting. That was the exact moment something snapped inside my soul. I didn't even bother to put my shoes on. I grabbed the armrests of that expensive leather rocking chair, dragged it across the living room, hauled it out the front door, and left it right by the curb for the trash collectors. My neighbors probably thought the old man had finally lost his marbles. But that morning, I didn't lose my mind. I found it. I realized that the moment you stop moving, the moment you let convenience dictate your day, you aren't resting. You are surrendering. Let's be brutally honest about the world out there today. The modern world is a giant, multi-billion-dollar marketing machine designed to do one specific thing: keep you sedated. They want you comfortable because a comfortable person is an obedient, profitable person. Think about it. They sell you food in packages that can sit on a grocery shelf for 5 years without rotting. Let that sink in for a second. If bugs and bacteria don't even want to eat it, why on earth are you putting it inside your body? They call it convenience. I call it a slow, commercialized surrender. And it's not just the food. It's the digital anesthesia. I sit here on my porch and watch people walk down the street, completely blind to the world around them, staring into those little glowing glass rectangles. Their minds are completely asleep, but their thumbs are flying. They scroll, they stream, they consume endless noise, and then they sleep for 10 hours and call it self-care. Let me tell you something. That isn't self-care. That's hiding. That's a quiet, cowardly retreat from the beautiful, painful friction of being alive. We've built a society that teaches you to avoid every single ounce of discomfort. Got a minor ache? Take a pill. Bored for 2 seconds? Open an app. Weather a little chilly? Turn up the thermostat and stay inside. But here is the ultimate reality check that they never put on the commercial label. Every single time you bypass resistance, a little piece of your spirit dies. When you don't feel the solid ground beneath your feet, when you don't let the cold morning air hit your face, you begin to fade. A mind that has nothing to solve, no discomfort to overcome, will eventually turn inward and start manufacturing its own misery. That's exactly why so many people feel entirely hollow at 30 or 40 years old today, despite having everything delivered right to their doorstep. You are paying a premium price for the privilege of draining your own soul dry. I remember the doctors who told my friends at the plant to take it easy and enjoy your rest once they retired. Guess what? Every single one of those doctors is long gone, and the friends who actually listened to them ended up staring blankly at walls in memory care facilities before they could even see their grandkids grow up. A sleepy mind is a profitable mind for the people selling the pills and the apps. But it's a death sentence for your retirement. You aren't saving your energy for later. You are just practicing being dead while you're still breathing. So, how do you actually make it to 99 with your mind still firing on all cylinders? It's pretty simple, honestly. I just chose to stay in the game instead of sitting on the sidelines. Look, we can't stop the clock from ticking, and we can't stop our bones from getting creaky. That's just life. But you have absolute control over where you put your focus. Every single morning, my knees pop like popcorn and my hands shake so much. I spill half my coffee. My body complains from the minute I wake up, but I still force myself to get out of bed, lace up my shoes, and walk out into that cold morning air. I don't do it because it's fun. I do it because pushing back against that discomfort reminds me that I'm still the boss of this body. Real peace of mind isn't about hiding under a warm blanket. It's about refusing to let the world turn your lights out while you're still drawing a breath. Tonight, when you look at that comfortable bed or that glowing screen, I want you to ask yourself one honest question. What exactly are you resting from? Are you actually recovering your energy, or are you just hiding from the friction of being alive? Don't wait around until you feel ready or until the time is right. Time doesn't just show up on its own. You have to carve it out of the morning. You make that choice every single day when you decide to get up and be fully present for whatever this life is throwing at you. What is it asking of you right now today that you've been too comfortable to face? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one of them, and I'd love to hear what you're pushing back against today. If this message spoke to your soul, hit that subscribe button and join our community here. Let's keep reminding each other what it means to truly live. I'm 99 years old, and I am stubbornly, completely awake. Thank you for sitting with me on the Silver Porch tonight. Until next time, keep your eyes open, your feet moving, and don't let the world put you to sleep.